Can y'all see that okay? Perfect. Well, welcome everyone to our team huddle. So this is post Halloween. We normally have this if you're new on Sunday nights at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. 30 minutes. We try and get it all in, smashed together in 30 minutes so we can be respectful of everyone's time. This is the first of the month. And usually our call is not like on the first of the month, but today it is. And we're super excited because we can go ahead and do recognition tonight because we've got so many things to be celebrating on our team, so many accomplishments, so many new people to welcome. So I wanted to go ahead and jump right into that. Uh-oh, it's not going to let me do it when I'm on. Hang on, y'all. We might have to look at it a different way. Do you hear that? Like, dunk, dunk.
Yeah, it's weird. It should let you on share screen. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm on share screen. It won't let me do it on share screen. Hold on one second, guys. Let me figure
That's
this
so
out.
weird.
Because I can't like do it. Well, I'll just have to like do it in like the regular.
Hey, Allison, you squeaked in there.
Hi.
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 You must have just come in. You got your
There we
demo.
go. Now it works.
Yay.
Yay. Hey, Allison. Okay.
Hi.
So welcome to the team. We have Cheryl, who's new to our team, Leanne, who is on. Hey, Leanne. Sarah Hill, who's new to our team, Natalie Honor, Lisa Kozmowski, and she's on right there. Wave, Lisa. And then Molly Ryan. So welcome to our team. We're super excited to have you here. So we want to celebrate some people in qualifications. So Jean, would you give a big wave? She's in qualification for area manager. And if she just does what she's been doing the last 2 months, she will finish area. And I want to give a big shout out because Kristen, if you can wave, is Jean and Kristen that are like driving this forward. And Kristen's actually we're like have been like working with her to get her to go into area quals. So be looking for that because she got super close to her bonus. She's got one person in the wings that's going to be joining her team, and we're going to be working on 2 more joining her team. So be watching for that. So super exciting. That team is exploding. So in qualification for district manager, we have Caroline Skelton, who is our youngest team member at just turned 18 years old. Shelly Barber, Nikki Peshman, Trin Gonzalez, Sarah Amthor, Leanne, I never can say her last name, Bugarts, is that how you say it? Anna Bugarts, other, and Leanne Armstrong, Kelly Doyle, Kayla Boatwright, and Jenna Fauci. Okay, our $2,500 brick earner. So if you are new to this or you're like, what is a $2,500 brick earner? So this is like the basic building block of our business. So no matter if you're an executive national vice president or brand new to Arbonne, we build our business in $2,500 bricks. So even if your goal is, let's say, $10,000 to go area quals, or to, do $40,000 to do region quals, you're not doing like you're really just focusing on your $2,500 brick, and then you're teaching other people to build in $2,500 bricks to build their goals too. So we have a lot of people doing a little bit, and so our $2,500 brick earners, I hit mine, Polly hit hers, Kristen, Lori Andrews, who's about to have her baby like any minute, Kayla Boatwright, Jean Gardner, Caroline Skelton, Gabby, and Lauren Rose. So good job, guys. We had a lot of people who were really close. And when I mean like close, like a few dollars off. So, okay, our awards. So, depending on where you are, like all the way from consultant all the way up to VP, you can get basically these cash awards that, and so the little numbers in parentheses is how you get it. It's basically like double what the old like maintenance numbers were. And then the 10 new means 10 new preferred clients or consultants. Did you hear my dog just come in and shake? Easy. So our area award achievers was myself and Polly. Our district award achievers is myself, Polly, and Yin. And then our consultant award achievers is Kayla and Caroline. So, and again, I've got to give a big shout out to Caroline, who's like literally like she's in high school and doing this as a co-op program, and she qualified for district with more than her $2,500 brick. And so it's just been fun working with her. I don't know if she's on yet or not. I just texted her a minute ago, but she's doing this. We're excited. All right. So, and then the incentive trip. So, who's joining me at Cancun in March? I've earned the trip. Polly's like level 1, and my goal is to go level 3. So Gabby's going to be talking about just different ways that you can actually earn the trip, because Arbonne has like sweetened the pot and made it a little bit like easier this month to give you some traction. So I'm going to hand it over to Gabby. I'm going to pull this up real quick, Gabby, for you. Okay.
Yay!
Gabby,
Hi, happy first of the month. Okay, so lots of exciting things happening this month. First and foremost is Black Friday. If you've been in Arbonne for a second, you can probably imagine that this is like a humongous holiday, and literally you're going to want to block off some time that week to get orders in, because it's like a madhouse. And Arbonne's actually over the past couple of years done a really amazing job for us and allowing us more time and giving us more inventory, because there have been Black Fridays where things literally sell out in 45 minutes. So that's not going to be the case, because they have really buffered it and given us so many. So a couple of important dates for you to write down. 2 products are going to be launched just for Black Friday. So make sure anyone that's had protein powder or wanted protein powder in the past gets on your list for the raspberry truffle flavor protein powder. And then Fizz Sticks. This is huge, y'all. I wanted to tell you that last year when Blood Orange Fizz went like live for Black Friday, our team together did 20K in one day. 20,000 in one day just on Fizz Sticks. Like, that's madness. So just go ahead, let people know. What's nice is that we actually know what the products are this year. In the past, it's always been a surprise. So you can actually let your clients know ahead of time. If you qualified, you may, if you hit a certain amount of QV over the past couple of months, you may have qualified to order them early. If you did, take advantage of that. I've ordered mine so that I can go ahead and send a little card in the mail to my best clients with some Fizz Sticks so that they can try them beforehand. So just like do little nice things. You can also let people know starting on the 12th, and then on the 15th is when they launch. So November 12th, mark your calendar. You're going to want to be posting it on social media. You're going to want to let your clients know. There is a cool way on your website how you can find out who's ordered Fizz Sticks in the past. So just let your mentor know if you need help finding that. And then Cyber Week, it's not just going to be one day, it's going to be a whole week of fun things coming and offers. So Arbonne is always awesome and gives us really cool incentives. So just stay tuned for more information on that. That's going to start on November 25th. And then this month we have continued our PC 0 fee registration. So when they sign up with 150 orders, they're going to get that $29 fee waived. And then this month, which is super exciting, this is new. It's going to be 0 registration fee for new consultants on a 250 QV order. So that's lower. Normally it's when they've done this, it's been a 500 QV order. So this is like pretty insane. And then what Andrew was just talking about with AIT, or not AIT, I'm sorry. Wait, it is AIT. I'm getting myself confused. They just added another trip. So with the incentive trip, you can earn even more points this month towards the trip. It's going to be called like a double dash. So a couple of ways that you can earn. When you promote to a new level, you're going to earn 200 points. You can also earn points when you order the holiday collection set, which is awesome. And then starting, or this has already started, but you can, PCs can also order the set as well, which is huge. So this is super cool. And then, yeah, y'all can read on here, but you're going to earn a branded tote when you earn 50 points and all this fun stuff. So definitely go for the trip though. These trips, you're not going to want to miss. This one is to Mexico, and Arbonne always does amazing things on these trips. And I mean, the fact that you get to go to another country with all of your Arbonne besties and bring your family is insane. And then last but not least, just remember Giving Tuesday is on November 30th. So make sure to, Arbonne has an awesome program that we work with to give back. So just stay tuned. And if you feel so inclined, or if your clients feel so inclined, y'all can round your order up or do a little donation that day.
And that's Gabby's birthday.
Yes, it's my 30th on the 30th.
Yay!
Oh, yay.
It's your big birthday, right? Isn't that what we call it?
I know.
Your big
My
birthday.
birthday.
Your big one. That's
Young
exciting.
Young
Well, I'm going to jump into the training tonight. There's a couple things we want to share with y'all that we've been working on. We're super excited. So one is, wouldn't it be awesome when someone says, you know, can you just share me some information, or when you're reaching out to people, like they don't want to hop on a Zoom, or maybe you don't have time for a Zoom or for a coffee date or whatever, and they just say, send me something. And I'm always like, like, what do I send them? You know? So basically, like, I know that we've all seen these kind of floating around Arbonne, but we haven't seen it as cool as Gabby's gonna make it. So, okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay, so y'all are all familiar with like s'mores, right? Like, they're basically look like a little newsletter, and you can like text them to someone. So like there'll be a link, and then when it pulls up on your phone, let me just show you like how nice it looks. It's just, I'm gonna show you on my phone real quick. Like this is the version of that. But like when someone gets it, they click open the link, and it's kind of like a newsletter thing, but there's like videos in there and like little flyer, you know, just all kinds of things like that. So we were thinking about like, wouldn't it be awesome if we did one where it was personalized to each person? So we're going to make an overview one where there'll be like a quick video of maybe like, you know, like our 1-pager presentation where we you know, I talk about like, I do a quick video, say on the brand and the philosophy and the ingredient policy. And then someone pops on and does a quick video of like the 30-day and the skincare, you know, just our popular products and then the business. But then you like make your own iStory one that you'll work on with your mentor. So like there'll be a generic one that you can send out and use. But a lot of times when you're talking to people, they don't really care what I have to say. They care what you have to say, you know, and they want to see your face and your energy and your excitement. So like what we'll do is be popping out like each consultant will have it. So we'll have a template, and then we'll pop in your 2-minute video so you can send it to people. Like how awesome is that? Like, don't you think that'll make y'all's life so much easier? I mean, really, like I want to like thank Jean for this, because like Jean and I had been working together, and like she had been like reaching out to some people, and they were like it was kind of like when like the conversation was getting to doing a phone call or a Zoom, like that's when like they would start like just like not responding. And so, you know, she's like, well, what do I send them? I'm like, well, we could send them this, or we could send them this, or we can send them this, or we can, you know, and it was just like too much. But with this, it's going to be like, not like, the goal is not to like get a consultant from this or get a preferred client from this. It's just to get them interested enough to take them to the next exposure. Does that make sense? So we're going to like try and roll this out as fast as we can. So again, you know, done is better than perfect. So we might like be like changing it up some, but we want to like roll with this, like, so we can get this tool in everyone's hands. So, so just be looking for that. The second thing I want to talk about is, I know we've talked about the Be Well Club before, but we really want to work with everyone over this last quarter, especially as we gear into January, on like really using the Be Well Club to grow like a sustainable, like residual business, you know, so like month after month after month. Like, wouldn't it be nice if your $2,500 brick was done on day one? Like, just because, you know, so like that's what we're really gonna be working with each consultant to grow this and to and really like utilize it, because it's an amazing tool. Like, check them out on Instagram. You can see like their whole vibe and everything, and then you can go to the website if you're not part of the Be Well Club. But just know that these, over the next like few weeks, this is really going to be our focus with our trainings, is just to like using that's more, that's going to be more like one-on-one with you and your, you know, your mentor. But then like like as a group, like really working on like, you know, ways to do like the Be Well Club, for instance, like making specific recommended carts, you know, and walking you through that, like walking through some verbiage that you would send to like existing clients. It's really just about adding value to the clients, but then also you know, like making it so your business is really just like, it's just rolling. So, okay. So I have got 10 minutes left about what I want to talk about. I'm super excited to share this with y'all. So, you know, I'm excited about like all these things that are coming to make everyone's businesses better and easier and simpler and just more streamlined. And again, like really working smarter and not harder. I mean, that's the whole reason why we're doing this, is to really like leverage our time, help other people, and just like, share like the Arbonne message. But one thing that I need everyone to do is take kind of inventory on yourself. And I want to go over some points. And I mean, myself included, when I go through this, I want to talk about real quickly employee versus entrepreneur mindset. Okay. So I'm going to jot down like a few points. So I want everyone to take notes on this, because I really want you to be reflecting on this and just seeing like, where do I fall into and what can I do to kind of correct that? Okay. We are all entrepreneurs. I mean, the fact that you're on this call, you're an entrepreneur. So congratulate yourself on that one. You're an entrepreneur. You have to have that mindset first and foremost to have a successful Arbonne business. You really do. Like, you really have to treat this like your business and not a job, because it's not that. For some, this can be challenging because you may have been an employee all your working life, and you might not know any differently. Or you may have had parents or role models who were employees that pretty much shaped your mindset. But it's important to have the mindset of an entrepreneur to really like excel in your Arbonne business and teach other people how to excel and have a different life. So here they are. So what are the points? Okay, one is employees think without starting. Entrepreneurs start without thinking. Okay, so employees think without starting, and entrepreneurs start without thinking. All right, here's the news flash for y'all. We don't need to know everything. You don't need to know anything to get this started. Like, you've got like a mentor and someone holding your hand to get started. We've got a joke in Arbonne, like in a lot of places they say, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. And it's so true. Like, I can tell you multiple stories of people that I had, one I know that I've used in trainings before, but Julie, who was one of my RVPs on my team, she we were meeting in this hospital like cafeteria, meeting with a nurse, and this doctor walked by and said, I don't know what she is selling, but I will take some, because like she is so excited about that. And she was just getting started, but she was just so excited. And she was excited about her own results. And so that's the thing. You don't need to know everything to get started. So I might not know exactly what makes the gut health so great, but I can tell you how to build a strong, successful, sustainable business using it. In this business, we learn as we go. We learn by experience. We learn by using the product. We learn by getting in front of people. We learn by getting asked questions. We learn by getting answers to people. Yes, maybe sometimes those answers are wrong and we go back and correct it. We fail forward. Like, that is how you learn in this business. And it is okay. Like, there's no mistake you can make in Arbonne that you can't go back and correct. I know that people all the time will be just like, can't even believe when they ask me a question. And I'm like, I don't know, like, especially people on my team, like they'll say, I'll say, I don't know, let me ask like Polly or, like Gabby or, Kristen or whoever, like, let me ask them, I don't know. And they're just like, what? You are where you are and you don't know? Yes. Like, that's what's so amazing about this business. You don't have to know everything. So, but you do have to start. And that is the most important thing, is that you do have to get started. So if I would have learned all the key elements of our anti-aging line when I first started, it would now be irrelevant because that line has been reformulated 4 times. But I use it. And I can tell them enough. Like, I can tell them what I see, like the difference I see in my skin, why I love it, why I think they'll love it. So the point is to just get started. Okay. So number 2, employees trade time for money. Entrepreneurs trade time for the future. Okay. Employees trade time for money. Entrepreneurs trade time for the future. All right. I love this. There's a VP in Arbonne who asks people this. He says, if I told you you would earn $500,000 in this business, would you do it? But what if I told you the first year you would only make $10,000 and the second year, $75,000? Would you still do it? And that's really how you have to look at this business, is that you're not in, you're in it for the long haul. Like you are in it for like, you are a lifer and want to grow this business. You are building an asset. So at first you're doing the work and you feel like it's not worth it. You know, my first check with Arbonne, $17. My first, and that wasn't when we were having weekly checks. That was my first monthly check, was $17. And I had to get a babysitter every night that I had to leave. We didn't have virtual, you know, like, I mean, like I was in the hole, let's say, when I first started. Okay, so that was $17. But then you start feeling like, okay, I'm getting paid for what I'm doing. You know, I'm getting compensated for that. And then you're like, wow, I've built an asset that pays me month after month for work that I did years ago. And y'all, there are people who are still clients of mine who are buying, who have been with me from when I first started. I mean, when I look at those dates, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's amazing. And the work that I did to go, you know, put my kids to bed, like feed them dinner, give them baths, put them to bed, dash out the door, get a babysitter, you know, and do like a presentation, like that is still paying me. I mean, how amazing is that? I mean, that's awesome. Okay, number 3, let me look at the time. Oh, okay, number 3, employees believe in balance. Entrepreneurs believe in seasons. And I want to say this again, because this is what I want to park on for a minute. Employees believe in balance. Entrepreneurs believe in seasons. If I have another person tell me like, I don't know, my life just isn't balanced. I mean, I'm looking for balance. I mean, if I just had some more balance. Okay, does that even exist? I mean, honestly, like if you were to walk into my house right now, would you see balance? Nope, you wouldn't. We're living life. Like life is full, life is busy. And if I have another person who says, I'm just so busy, I'm just so busy, I'm just so busy, you know, and they're like in school, you know, and it's like they think they're busy and they are busy, because I remember when I was in school, I was busy. And I remember before I had kids, I was so busy, you know, and when like I had kids, I was busy then. And now that they were in school, like for a big chunk of the day, I'm so busy. You know, it's like, why are we all so busy? I mean, we're all busy because we're, you know, I don't know anyone who's just like, I'm bored. I'm just sitting around, you know? So like, it's a matter of priorities. It's not a matter of filling your time. And so, entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. I want to say that one more time, because this is one you want to park on and put across your mirror. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. And you know what? This speaks to me so much. Like when I was starting this business, my kids, as you know, I didn't even have our third one, but we had our first 2. And like, it was kind of like, I felt like I was a hybrid. I was a hybrid between a working mom and a not working mom, which was kind of cool, because like I would like get to like hang out with like, you know, on play dates and stuff like that all the time. But like, I was always dressed nicer because I had a meeting to go to afterwards. So that was kind of awkward. And then like, I would like also hang out with my working friends, like commiserate with them, like, oh yeah, that client did this, that client did that, you know, but like I could wear jeans to my meetings and they couldn't. So like, I was like this hybrid. But like, I think back to like, there were times where like, they're all like, oh, we're going to the pool, you know, and I'm like, oh, I can't, you know, I'm meeting the babysitter and then I got to run out, or someone's coming over to my house for coffee. And, you know, I remember like there were times and they're just like, oh, really? Can't you just skip it? You know, and I wanted to, but dang, look at my life now compared to like the choices, like those small choices I made in the beginning it freed up so much time in my life now. Those people who, you know, made those choices back then, they don't have that freedom now, you know. And it's just something to look at, that it's just all of these little decisions that we make, you know, to do or to not do. But again, so you're living a few years like most people won't, so you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. Okay, and then there's 2 more. Number 4, employees blame others, entrepreneurs correct themselves. Employees blame others, entrepreneurs correct themselves. Why did Arbonne discontinue that? Why did Arbonne do this? Why can't Arbonne do this? If the website does this, da 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 da. You don't do that. You're an entrepreneur. That's what employees do at their job. You know, like you are a business owner. Like, I mean, you know, like, I mean, like everything that Arbonne does, honestly, they have our back, and they make like, I'm always like, Well, there must be some reason why they discontinued that, because something better is coming, you know, like, I mean, that's always the way. And so you really want to be, and I mean, again, do we all, like, you know, do I secretly sometimes call Polly and say, did you? Yes, I do. We all fall into this. But I'm just saying that, like, you really want to, like, posture yourself from an entrepreneur, you know, and I mean, it's just like, you know, you wouldn't, like, you just want to, like, posture yourself again, like, this is your business, not your job. Okay, so take responsibility for everything, for your success and for your failures. Okay, so this is still under 4. So employees blame others, entrepreneurs correct themselves. Take responsibility for everything, for your success, yay, and for your failures. I'm gonna say yay too, because your failures, I mean, y'all, by me doing like a bajillion things wrong is how I can teach someone how to do it right. Because I'm gonna say, okay, well, you're not gonna want to do it this way because I did that, and I'm gonna show you how to do it this way. I mean, like, there's no failure, because, like, you really are just learning. It's the whole process is a journey. And own it, because it's yours. I mean, this is yours. The only reason that you are where you are today, whether you like it or not, is because of you. Like, so whether you like where you are or you're not, like, it's, you made that decision. And the thing is like, if you're not where you want to be, don't get bummed out about it. We have the power to change it, you know, and it doesn't have to be like this massive shift. It literally can be a small shift that completely changes your business. You know, the sooner you realize it, the sooner you can get to where you want to be. And you just have to own it. You just have to be like, okay, I mean, y'all, I know I'm not where I want to be, because I haven't, like, the last 2 years, I've been working my business exactly how, if I would have been working my business how I've been working it the last 2 years, wow, like, it's amazing, you know. And it's like, it's on me. But am I mad about that? No, because some of the things that brought me there, I mean, I might not have ever realized that, you know. So, like, I mean, it's all a journey. And like, don't beat yourself up. Just know, like, okay, if I'm not happy with this, I have the power to change it, and I'm going to. And I mean, that's what's so amazing. You can't do that with a job, you know, but you can do that with this. And the last thing is, employees track time, entrepreneurs log working hours. So employees track time, entrepreneurs log working hours. Okay, don't confuse having an Arbonne ID with having an Arbonne business. I love when people say, but I mean, I've been doing this business 10 years and I haven't gotten, you know, I haven't done anything. Well, but you've talked to 3 people. Like, you know, like, think about this, an example of a pilot. Someone who was a pilot for 25 years but only has 10 hours of flight time, versus someone who's been a pilot for a considerable less time but with 500 hours of flight time. Who would you feel more comfortable jumping in that plane with? The one with less flight, you know, the one with more flight time but less, like, time in the biz, you know. And that's the same thing with our Arbonne business. Like, don't look at it for your time. I mean, again, like what I just said about, you know, I'm being flat out honest with y'all. Like, I mean, had I been working my business like I've been working it, and the funny thing is I'm working less because I'm just more focused. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. Like, before, I was just thinking about it all the time and just, like, you know, wondering about this and dragging people along and, you know, all that. Now I'm just like, okay, well, this is what I'm doing every day. And I'm just like Forrest Gump running, you know, like, I'm just like, I'm just not going to stop, you know? So, like, so just know that. So I tell you all of this because I really want y'all to be really looking at your mindset. And I just promise I'll be done in 1 minute. I want to share with you some reasons right now why I'm so excited about our business right now, because Arbonne 1 is about to blow up, y'all. This is not my first rodeo, as you can imagine, 16 years with the company. I mean, I'm getting feelings of like 08 and 09 when things were like just like shifting and changing, and then like we're about to like blow up. Groupe Rocher has poured millions into our company, and they're going to continue to. We're positioned to be the #1 brand in skincare, in nutrition, in companies that give back, among B Corps, among mission-driven companies. I mean, like, again, we aren't looking to be the #1 company in the world. We're looking to be the #1 company for the world. And y'all watch out. We are going to be, I mean, like, you want to be riding this train, you know? And so you want to like go ahead and get on board and like, you know, figure out what you want out of this, you know, and figure out, you know, where's your mindset with this, and like, then just like jump on and go for a ride. Okay. Okay, last thing. Our team is exploding. We have the ability to attract the best and the brightest because that's what we offer people when they join our community. You know, we choose to surround ourselves with people who are trailblazers and they're looking for a better way. I love that. I mean, I don't know if you've seen like our team growing, the new people that we're having joining our team. I mean, it's amazing, y'all. And like, that's the thing. You have the power to choose who you want to work with, who you want to lock arms with, who you want to be friends with. And I mean, like, that's what's so amazing about this business is that like, go out and do it, you know? And I mean, don't be shy about it. Like what we have is like amazing to offer someone. And then the last thing is what I went back to when I started. Our ability to do business is becoming simpler every day with tools like the S'more that we're going to be adding, you know, like that's going to be personalized for yourself, the Be Well Club to give value to our clients, but help boost, you know, and build an asset-based business. I mean, y'all, like, this is just such an exciting time. And I'm telling you, you want to be like getting going now. So you're well positioned when it takes off, that you're like, I saw it coming, you know, I knew it was coming. And like, I did the work necessary to make, like, to be on that train and like, you know, go with it. So I just wanted to share that with y'all tonight, because I mean, ever since like we came up, I mean, it was really since I talked to Eugene and we had that idea, you know, like about like, well, if we could just have something to send. And it's so funny, like, you know, like I'm reading the book again. I love this book. If y'all like read either The Universe Has Your Back, but I'm reading Super Attractor just because I was out of a book and it was on my phone and Atticus was sleeping. I didn't want to get out of bed. So I started reading it again. And I love it because, you know, it says that like you can't dwell on negative things because you can't open your mind to like solutions and things that will happen. And this is so funny because like I was telling you, Lisa, yesterday that my husband said, you know, like our Airbnb that we're doing with the lake house, like we've been doing that now for like a couple months. It is like exploding, like, and it's so fun. And he's like, well, why didn't we do this 2 years ago? And I'm like, we knew about Airbnb, like we knew it was there. We knew we had a lake house. We knew we weren't going there. We knew, you know, why didn't we do it? Well, I feel like it's the same thing about this s'more. It's like, well, I knew s'mores were out there. Like I kind of looked at them. I kind of was like, whatever, you know, but like just one day I was just open to, wow, this could be the thing that our team really needs. Like just their communication tool to like send out there in like a quick way for them to convey, you know, while they're playing in the park with their kids, they just shot a s'more out and like let that s'more do its work for it, you know, for them. So anyway, I'm super excited. Ever since like this came up, I know I was telling Polly, I was like, I'm so excited about this, just because there's just going to be so much opportunity. So anyway, I want to wish you all a great night tonight and be looking for all the great things to come. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. That was